Hello, a warm welcome today to Conny Decorates, and of course with heart and soul. Michael, the cameraman, exactly. And a subscriber had written to ask if we could do a depot idea with a coffee pot and make it Easter themed. And this is what has been created today. And we would be very happy if you stay tuned if you want to know how this works, dear ones. And not to forget, before we start right away, at Hof Oelkers on March 9th, there will be another workshop with Conny Decorates. That means with me and the whole team from Hof Oelkers. We are really looking forward to it. If you could join us again, or maybe even for the first time, be there. So feel free to check the video description. There you will find a link to Hof Oelkers, and you can also get the tickets there. But now, dear ones, now we move on to this decoration. These are the things we need today for our, yes, Easter decoration with the coffee pot and the little coffee pot, and that's what I have. So I have this white little coffee pot, and then I always had this plastic plate here. I would like to use it as a base, just like this wood. Yes, it's simply a wooden bowl. You could also use a tray or whatever you have as a base. Then I have a lot of eggs from over the years, including all the leftovers. I also had some golden ones, and I have a few feathers here. I also have a Bible now, and I have this string of lights, which I find incredibly beautiful. We also have them in the online shop. Now, at Hof Oelkers, check the video description below. There you will find a link to our website, and from there you can go to... These string lights are also available with a power adapter or with a battery compartment, and they are waterproof, so suitable for outdoor use. I still have the birch twigs, and I also have these from the kiwi bush. Exactly this branch I still have, and we will decorate with it today. And I would say let's get started. It's super long, and now it's already a bit dry as we've had it for a few days, and I'm going to bend it very carefully now because I would like to have a wreath here, and it shouldn't be too big, so I'm just going to check the diameter to see how it fits, and I think that should actually be quite good. And now take the rest of the branch here and go around down here. We twist it a couple of times. It fits perfectly. I didn't need any wire or anything. It holds so fantastically, and that's of course perfect. And now also take the aster branches here and do it just like I did before. Go through here a few times, through the kiwi bouquet. If you have a driving rule or whatever, is great. Kittens can... I've also done that before. You always have to be a little careful, of course, that it doesn't break. But if it's nice and elastic, then it's naturally optimal. And now I keep taking a few twigs here, stick them in and twist them around. All the small branches I had, I have now completely put in here. And I actually found another one from the kiwi bush here. And I'm going to stick it in here again, and we'll now tie it all around completely. Because I want it a bit fresher, a bit of green, and the wreath is really just completely made of branches. I will simply take some moss here and place it on the plate. And on top of that comes now my wreath. Now we have a wonderful base, and you can completely decorate it here as you like. We would like to have the little coffee pot as a subscriber requested, and that's why I will now look for a spot in the middle. And yes, I think it's really cool. It fits beautifully because I also find these proportions now, and the green and the brown with this very white is really a great contrast. I had actually thought about putting in very colorful things here, natural but also colorful things, just something completely different. And I'm going to try that out right now. First, I'll take my string of lights and I'll hide the battery compartment a bit more here, preferably under the moss. And then I'll place them very loosely into the wreath. And before I start decorating everything, I simply take this here. Now, the tops of the bulbs, crumple them up and stick them into the little jug here. So we have some filler material, and then a bit more moss inside. This is always a very good base for the bulb flowers. And now I will break off a few hyacinths and a few daffodils and place them on top here. Then I pull the bulbs again. We remove the soil reasonably and will now place them into the little jug here. Then I take 2 grape hyacinths at the back, then another daffodil here. The 3 fit really well in here now. And then I will place a few more around here on the moss, but of course also gladly inside the wreath. I already like it very much like this, even without making it very Easter-like. I also find the lid quite cool now. I will simply add it like that as well. And now I'm starting all my collected works that I have here, all my quail eggs. And there are also a few feathers included in gold here in natural. And I will now place them all around here. Just put them in. And you can really do it randomly, as you like. Colors are welcome. Yellow is, of course, great too. I have a bit of rosé here now. What is always nice is the shell from a breakfast egg. Just collect a little bit. And you can also wonderfully add them everywhere into the Easter decorations. And now I take the hot glue and start to glue the eggs here, because I would like to have them a bit on the side as well, and it holds better, of course, if you glue them on nicely. And then I have a few feathers. I will just place them here again, or glue them on. But it actually holds quite well like this. And also up here, I've just added another feather, which I find quite nice, especially if we incorporate a bit of eggshell here, and we're done. Our Easter wreath filled with a cap, a jug, and lots of blooming onions. We love, and of course we really hope that we could inspire you with this natural pre-Easter decoration idea, because then we would be happy to receive a thumbs up. Feel free to check, as mentioned, in the video description. There you will find the link to our website if you are interested in such fairy lights. And there are also other beautiful things in there again. So dear ones, stay very healthy, feel warmly hugged. As always, of course, your Conny and your Misha, your cameraman. Exactly, dear ones. See you then. Goodbye.